At what point did we stop being humans and start being content creators? Imagine a helpless creature dying at your feet. Your hands are free. Your phone is in your pocket. Do you reach for the life or do you reach for the lens? Leo made his choice. The adults made theirs. One side chose a soul. The other chose a receipt. Welcome back to Judgment Day Stories, where we pause, reflect, and remind ourselves what's right, what's wrong, and why it matters. Meet the suburban witnesses. Well-dressed professionals. Parents. People who post kindness matters on their Facebook walls. They were standing on the corner of Maple and Main when the world fractured. Leo, a middle schooler with a heavy backpack, watched a silver SUV strike a stray dog. The driver didn't tap the brakes. He accelerated. In that moment, the illusion of a civil society was on display. We expect adults to lead. We expect the mature to act. Leo looked at the faces around him, expecting a hero. He found a film crew. The receipt isn't the hit and run itself. It's the digital footprint left behind by the bystanders. While Leo is on his knees in the dirt, trying to soothe the dog with a shattered spine, a woman named Sharon is narrating. "Oh my God, look at all the blood," she says into her front-facing camera. A man in a suit is adjusting his angle to get Leo's tears in the frame. The point of no return? Leo begs Sharon to call the emergency vet number on the nearby shop window. Sharon tells him to wait a second. "I'm almost done uploading." The receipt is the timestamps on the social media posts, uploaded 10 minutes before anyone actually dialed for help. They chose a viral moment over a heartbeat. Why? We call it the collapse of presence. These people aren't monsters in the traditional sense. They are something more dangerous. They are spectators of their own lives. They have outsourced their moral compass to an algorithm. They justify it by saying they are raising awareness or documenting the crime. But that's a lie. Documentation doesn't require a dog to bleed out while you wait for the post button to turn blue. They stayed in the safety of the observer role to avoid the messy, expensive responsibility of actually helping. This is the surgical dissection of a broken social contract. When the likes became more valuable than the life, the community died. The dog died in the back of a police cruiser 20 minutes later. Leo is traumatized, not by the car, but by the coldness of the people he was told to respect. Sharon got her views. The man in the suit got his engagement, but they lost their right to be called neighbors. They looked at a child in agony and saw a background character. They looked at a dying animal and saw a thumbnail. Their moral bankruptcy is absolute. We've laid out the receipts. The evidence is clear. Now, the floor is yours. In this case, is this a mistake or is this a choice? Tell us, what would you do if today was your judgment day? In the comments. We're reading every single one.